Greetings, y'all. Welcome. Greetings, oh shit. Greetings, Sagittarius, baby. That Palo Santo jumped out my fingers, babies. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to Tuesday, May the 13th. In the year of our Lord 2025. How we doing out there, kids? How we doing? Let me see, Palo Santo, you gonna work for me today? And she said, nope. Anyway, y'all, hey. Greetings, welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It's your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie. Yo, how did Scorpio's full moon do you all? How did it do you all? Personally, I had a family member that had to go in for surgery. Baby Diddy's trial was doing its thing. What else? Oh, yesterday was a double-decker day for me as well. The job that I'm going to right now was kind of drama-free. But at the salon, I had to go to the salon. Baby's one of my guys. He was telling me that his roommate who was about to propose, can you see it? Yeah. His roommate who was about to propose. Baby, the lady, she said, Nene, I want out of this relationship. There was energy. There for me, there was definitive heavy energy. But that's me. How did it work for you all? So listen, after last night's shenanigans with the full moon in Scorpio, babies, the cosmos decided, they say, okay, we whipped that ass enough, so we're not gonna do that right now. So what had happened is that we now, oh, baby, the tarot table cannot get big enough. We've got the Sagittarius Moon trining with Venus and Neptune in Aries. So the vibe today is very much, I am the vibe. It's very much me forward. We our self-esteems are up after that ass whooping, honey. It's, I don't want to sound too cocky. It's not like it's not like we're going to sit there and ask the cosmos, you hit like a little bitch. No, we're not doing that. But it's that feeling of like you wake up and you feel like life may just go your way today. And that's the Sagittarius Moon speaking. And today, it's got backup. We're looking at a trine. The Sagittarius Moon flowing with Venus and Neptune, both in Aries. So it's fire meeting fire. Meeting your emotion, meaning your emotions, your creativity, your spiritual downloads are all syncing up like music. They're all syncing up. So this energy boosts how you love, how you dream, and how you take bold chances, even if you usually play it safe. So we're tapping in today to that very positive, optimistic vibe. So let me break this down for you astrologically. Sagittarius Moon, that is your emotional compass pointing towards optimism, expansion, freedom. It's like your soul is saying, let's go higher. And Venus in Aries, love, beauty, pleasure, all dressed in red. Ready to go out and do dancing. You're ready out to go paint the town red. Make the move first and think later. Venus in Aries doesn't wait for approval. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, Venus in Aries, she's not waiting for you to think about it. Venus is doing it. She's just doing it. Now, Neptune in Aries, this dreamy meets the daring. Neptune is very dreamy. Aries is not. Aries is like, let's go with your dreamy ass. Let's go. So your spiritual downloads are going to be bolder than usual. You might suddenly believe in something wild. And it could be exactly what you need. Now, you put them all together in a trine, and that's a 120-degree flow. No friction, just alignment. Our inner world, that's the moon, is vibing with our heart, that's Venus, and our spirit, that's Neptune. All vibes. All vibes, all moods. So, spiritual laws tells us that this divine alignment, when we harmonize emotions, desires, and vision, we are now manifesting on purpose. We got to use the law of assumption, meaning that whatever we want, it's already ours, and we got to do the law of attraction. Right now, the law of assumption and the law of attraction is very lit at this moment. You've got the green light to do these things, okay? So, what you believe you are, you're going to start pulling into your life without effort. That's a good thing. So, let me give you something to hold on to right now. We're going to do a little affirmation. We're going to say, here we go. I am the divine spark that moves love into motion and dreams into form. Come on now. All right. So now let me break this down. Let me show you what this astrological breakdown looks like in tarot. Okay. So right off the bat, the Venus in Aries, baby, this is Empress energy all day long. Empress energy all day long. Look at her. Listen, Mama is seated on, she is seated in nature. She is surrounded by abundance and fertility, sensuality, and nurturing love. So traditional meaning, this is creativity, love, beauty, sensuality, and abundance. Okay, but Venus in Aries, this ignites the desires to love boldly and without any kind of restraint, just like the Empress showing us right here. It's time to step into our power as a creator and a nurturer of our own desires and our own visions. When you are the embodiment of love in action, when you are open to your true desires, the world is going to respond. The world is going to respond. We're going to affirm with this one. Here, that's going to be easy. Here it is. I am the creator of beauty, love, and abundance. I open myself to receive and share love freely. Thank you, madam. Now, next on the dance card is the High Priestess. Now, this High Priestess right here, the High Priestess right here, Sagittarius Moon. She's seated between the two pillars, holding a scroll representing intuition and mystery and spiritual insight. Traditionally, this card is the card of intuition, hidden knowledge, the subconscious, the spiritual guide, the card of the psychic. All right. One of my YouTubers, Mr. Michael Stevens, he called this the card of the psychic. I'm like, yeah, it really is. So it's the card of the psychic. So the Sagittarius Moon invites us to expand our consciousness. Just like the High Priestess, this energy asks us to trust what is unseen and listen to our deeper instincts. Because right now, babies, it's time to trust your instincts. Okay? You got to with this Sagittarius Moon, you got to remember the wisdom you need is already inside you. So let your intuition guide your emotions and your decisions. All right. Universe speaks through us, through our inner knowing. So aligning with that divine wisdom is going to be your natural state. So we would affirm, I am in tune with my inner wisdom. Period, point blank. All right. Now, we have got the star. This is the card for Aquarius. Me. Okay. Look at that. Mama is naked. She is pouring water under the stars, symbolizing healing and hope and spiritual guidance. So traditionally, this card is the card of hope, is the card of faith, spiritual healing, divine guidance, and inspiration. But with Neptune and Aries, this brings us into like this visionary energy. So the star reminds us that despite the challenges, there's always light ahead. There's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Your dreams are possible. You, babies, are possible. But They require you to stay in the state of faith and to keep your purpose in mind, for you to move with intention. So hope is not passive. Hope is not passive. No, it's active faith in what it's, in what's to come. Again, faith without work is dead. That's what we're coming to see right now. The star tells you that healing comes from staying in alignment with your soul's calling. So, today we're going to be divided by divine light. So stay open and trust your vision that is leading you towards something greater. So here we go. I affirm my vision is clear and my faith is unwavering. I affirm that my vision is clear and that my faith is unwavering. That's your breakdown. That's your tarot. That's your astrological breakdown in tarot. Now, you all saw me do my shuffle. Y'all saw me do my shuffle. Y'all saw me do my spread. Oh, we are using the Moonology Manifestation deck, and this is by Ms. Yasmin Boland. It was from last night. We did it live for everyone that joined. Thank you. It's a good one. And there's no numerological breakdown to decipher. And it says the new moon in Taurus, know your worth. Know your worth. And this card, it always, you know what, kids, I'm not gonna lie to you, it always gags me when like the cards are right in line, because again, I can't make this shit up. You all saw my shuffle, you all saw my spread, you saw me pick the card, and with everything that's going down, this card is like, know your worth. This card is in alignment with the astrological forecast. Go for what you know, babies. Go for what you know. The phrase, know your worth. It's telling us that we need to recognize our inherent value. We all bring something to the table. It's half the time we are the fucking table. But the thing is that this card is telling us not to settle for less. For what you deserve in a relationship, for what you deserve in work, for what you deserve in your self-image. Low self-esteem, it often stems from like a childhood conditioning or repeated invalidation. This phrase encourages us to confront those internalized beliefs that says I am not enough, and rewrite the script. Get out that groove. So you are going to have to be your own chance to feel safe. You're going to have to be your own sense of approval. And so with this card, we are going to affirm. We're going to affirm, I am the full expression of divine value. I am the full expression of divine value. And babies, you are. Y'all are. Anybody that's watching this, you are. Everything, the good and the not so good, has brought you to where you at right now. And you didn't go all this way just to stop here. You owe it to yourselves to see how much further you can go. All right? All right, babies. That is your readings for this day of May the 13th, a Tuesday, May the 13th, in the year of our Lord 2025. Please do all the things. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Come on now. And leave me some commentary. I promise I'll get back to you. I got to go make some money. You all stay blessed. I'll be back tomorrow.